if you see something on the internet, maybe a good photo that you might want to use in a blog, for example, your initial instinct might be that, oh, well, there's no copyright notice, there's no registration, I could use this. However, now we know that registration and notice aren't required, and all those works really are copyrighted. And so if you take something, take a great graphic or a photo that you see on the internet and use it to illustrate a blog, you'll be infringing copyright unless there's some sort of notice. Now, that being said, a lot of works being published on the internet are published under licenses that permit reuse. Things like photographs and textual information are often released under a Creative Commons license that permits reuse. You have to be careful with those because they are licenses and they do include some restrictions or conditions. For instance, the Creative Commons license comes with the variants that don't allow commercial use. So if you intend to use it commercially, those things can't be used. Others involve requiring that you may reuse it, but the work that you reuse it in must itself be put under the Creative Commons license. And if you're not willing to have your own work copied like that, then maybe you don't want to use those. And almost all of them require some sort of attribution of the artist, and that's actually where a lot of people make errors, is they see something as licensed under a license that they're allowed to use it, but they don't provide the attribution that the license requires. And if you don't provide that attribution, again, you're going to be outside of the scope of the license and infringing. And that lack of attribution is probably the single most common error I see when people take things from the internet thinking they have the right to use them.